Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Exanima. Last time with Samuel we were in the maze. We started off this maze and now I have some graph paper below me. So hopefully we will not get so lost this time around. Okay, right, so here we are. This is the... Okay, let's have a look. This is where we started, right? This is it. And we're at this area that comes in from the east side. And I'm trying to figure out how to draw this effectively. So we're here, and we can go south this way. And there are doors coming in from the east and west. Okay, and we go south for... This square is 1 unit, so we're supposed for 2 units, 3 units, 4 units. And we turn west. So it's 1, 2, 3, west here. If we go west, this is so stupid. There's a passageway north. There is more passageway to the west. Okay, let's keep going to the west for now then. So there's one to the west, then there's one to the south. There's a door coming in from the west, so there's a one-way door from the west. Okay. Okay, let's keep going south then. So go south for 1 square. We start heading back the way we came. 1, 2, 3. So we carry on like over here and then going down south again. For 1, and then you go immediately like all the way around, just loop around in a sort of thing. And there's some hammering. Why is it always hammering? Like, I vary my recording times every day, and still I get hammering. It's like they're paying attention to when I start recording. Okay, there's a down here. There's a one-way doorway here to the west. Okay, let's not do that for the time being. Let's keep going down here. South here. And then you go west 2. Right, against that, there's west here. 1, 2. Then another doorway to the west. Okay. No, this is to the west, from the west. It's from the west. This goes in the way. Okay, so there's only one way out of this area, which is over here. Right. In this area is only one way out, which is over here. So you go boom, and come out here, and you can immediately head straight back up. There's a wall in front of me here. Then immediately west, because there's no other way it can go. Right, and here there's a doorway to the west, a passageway up. Which means back here there's a doorway here. This doorway takes us back to where we started, so nothing there. Then you go here, there's a wall, then around the corner. And then there's a doorway over here. Okay, then here there's the wall to the west and the exits to the north and south. If you go south, you go 1, 2, 1, 2 south. So, hang on, let me just double check that. Yeah, okay, so it's there, 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 there. Exit to the west. The exit to the west here. There's a doorway to the north. A doorway to the east. Over here. And considering what happens if I go to the east, I'll double check it. But this just loops me around as far as I'm aware. Because I go straight across to here, so it's straight across to here. This should come from a doorway. Yeah. Okay, so that's this doorway over here. which is essentially all useless because that's just where we came from. Okay, so this entire area is a loop. Let's go back around this way again. Avoid the door here, because that just goes back where we were. Up here, avoid the door, that one, because that just goes back where we were. And you go here, and we head... Okay, if we just head north here, we can turn there. Then we head... There's a doorway coming up from the south. And then there's a doorway to the east here. I'm assuming... I am assuming... I need to go do this like the old-fashioned way. If we go over here, right? Go south this way, south this way. That just comes out... Oh no, it does not come out just that way. There's another doorway to the left here. Interesting. Because this was where we were before. Okay, so here is a separate area entirely. Okay, so where did you go? Because you're not in the... You haven't been in the map so far, so let's figure this out. You come out here, and then there's a doorway coming in from the west. This is already looking way more acceptable. Door coming... Ooh, there's no door here. There's actually no... Interesting. Okay. There are buttons to be pressed here, and this looks unhappy. This looks like a horrible, horrible, horrible trap. So I'm not going to touch that for the time being. There's definitely some kind of trap here, so hang on, so let's put that there. If you come up from the north here, which is the door I was in before, there's an exit to the west. And then there is a door to the west, which I'm going to mark out with kind of a... Make sure it's a really bold line so we know what it is here. There's an exit, then there's an alcove here, which has some kind of trappy thing in it. I'm going to put the T there. Some kind of trappy thing, some kind of like... Those look like buttons on the wall. That's definitely some kind of puzzle. What if I go this way then? You can head south. 1, 2. Then there's like a door to the west. Okay. Any fighting? Any enemies? Actually, I'm going to put my sword back on, because now we're no longer running around. We don't have to necessarily keep it off. Anything around here? Some ladders. Okay, old parchment. Darren, please inform the Nace that he's an idiot. Only a handful of soldiers are able to reliably operate the mechanism without incident. They don't even understand what they're doing. Wrong. Clearly, it's not as simple as he'd have us believe. We've had several incidents already, and I'm now having to teach precautions to avoid getting burned. Getting burned, okay. In response to a reporting surprising failure, we've installed Nace's ingenious mechanism as a final precaution against intrusion. It can only be operated by those with knowledge of its workings. Simply press all the alter buttons, but never two near each other in sequence before operating it. This will surely keep them out of... no matter how smart they are. Press all the outer buttons, but never two near each other in sequence before operating it. Okay, I'm going to keep you with me, because I'm not going to require this. Okay, all the outer buttons without two of them being in sequence. Hello, we have more things here, hang on. Thank you. What are you? What are you? Candle? Candle. Nope. Come on, candle. Up. Oh, there you go, candle. And a couple more dice. No idea why I want the dice, but I've got the dice. I've got 4 dice with me. No idea why. Okay, so all the outer ones without two of them being in sequence. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. You have looked like 8 outer ones, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, counting from the top. So no 2 in sequence. So it can't do 1 and 2. So 1, 3, 5, 7 doesn't work because at that point you have to hit 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. That kind of works. If there's no order to it, if you just go 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 4, skip to 7, skip to 2, skip to 5. Hang on, so this one leads to this one, 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 leads to this one. Okay. Let's try this out. Apparently we get burned by this, so I am apprehensive. Okay, so 1, 4, skip 2, skip 2, skip 2, skip 2, skip 2, skip 2, skip 2. Okay. That's the way to do it without actually, like, changing the pattern. I wonder if there's a way to do that if you could just do 1, 3, like literally 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. Because it's not a sequence. That would mean changing the pattern, but so far the rules don't specify that's not a problem. Okay, it's a machete. You don't need a machete. And this, I believe, is the armory. Okay, we are in the armory then. Okay, so what else do you have in here? Cloth tunic, cloth shirt, not useful. A crude plate helmet. A dagger. Okay, leather belt's irrelevant. Crude plate helmet. Bam. Which is actually under the, which is over our skull cap, correct? Yeah, we're actually wearing over the skull cap. And a proper dagger, a actual dagger. Yeah, if I compare that to the sword, it has more slash, more thrust, and more balance than the sword. I'm gonna. Okay, we'll take that with us. Okay, okay, you got that. That's a sword again, a rusty sword. Okay, got us a proper plate helmet now, which means actually that my next skill should be like maneuvering in armor. I think because we're kind of building up encumbrance quite quickly. Anything else over here? Some like pole arms of some kind. Mace, machete, chest, mace, sword, superior plate spolders, which kind of saves us from the spolders we had last time. Okay, so my encumbrance is now pretty high, but we're kind of well armored now. I guess we're out of the dungeon. I guess we're out of the dungeon. Interesting. Which I believe puts me right next to this door. Haha! Yes! Okay, so the map is there. I guess, like, the area I didn't explore just led back to the beginning again, so... Right, so... Just for the reference's sake, for people who wanted to know how to get through that maze, you start at the south, and you keep going around until you come across... so you go south, you go around the corners, do not take any doors. So take the first door you come across that you can take, which is a door to the east. And then you go and you take the 1, 2... Okay. Yeah, this is tricky to explain because there's a lot of things to do. I might see if I can make a proper version of the map and then stick it in the comments. We'll see how it goes. If there's a demand for it, I will make a proper version of the map and stick it in the comments. There, then up here, then there, yeah, there, cool. Interesting maze. Right, so let's go and see what else is over here. 'Cause there was like the previous area that had... This is the area that had the previous armors in it? Right, so you got the dagger. Hang on, just quick check. A dagger, just quick. It's definitely a quick weapon. Hasn't got quite the reach of a sword. Okay. Alright, let's have a look around. I'm trying to remember this area now, because there's been a few episodes since I've been here. We've done the whole maze thing. Sir? I haven't actually stabbed anyone in a while. I would not like it to be you. What have you got? A bedpan. Sir, are we gonna have an issue here, sir? So, oh god, oh god, run! You were hiding behind a corner. Well, I think time has come to try out this on myself. Okay. Now what? I just used you on myself. Okay, that's gone away. Let's swap around to something that's more useful to me. That's secondary to me. Okay. I'm gonna give that a while to wait because that guy had a weapon of some kind and he kind of surprised me going around the corner. How much does this actually restore? It's restoring some, but it's going quite slowly. Give it a while, you know. Give it a while to work. Okay, let's have a look. We're about halfway there. I'm going to keep going until this either stops or fills up. You know? Well, obviously, when I'm assuming when it fills up, it'll be done. But, okay, how are we doing? Alright, so, anyway, let's try to explain the map while I'm waiting for that to trigger. You head off south, then you take the corner west, corner south, corner east, corner south, west, south, west, through the door, north, west, north to the end, and take the west exit, south, west, south, again, west, up through the door, then west and up through the door again, which points that'll put you in the trap area. In which case, once you hit the trap, you go, counting from the top, you go 1, then skip 2, then 4, then skip 2, then 7, then skip 2, which goes to 2, which skip 2 goes to 5, skip 2 goes to 8, skip 2 goes to 3, skip 2 goes to 6. That should be everything, then you trigger the middle one. I'm assuming if you don't do that, you get burned. Because considering that there is a grate under your feet, and earlier in this dungeon we found out that flames can come up from the grate under the feet. I wonder if the point of that area, with like where you could pull a lever to get the flames up, is literally just to indicate that these grates can cause flames to rise. Okay, I'm gonna get in there now because. Where are you, son? It is you, isn't it? It's you. You came after me before. Come on, my friend. There's my blood on that cleaver. Get over here. There's my blood in that cleaver, and we're gonna get some of your blood on my sword. Dead. That was a brutal swipe, actually. A leather gauntlet. I'm assuming I got better than that. I got thick leather gauntlets. 4 half, 1 1 half. 4 half, 1 1 half. Okay, it's exactly the same actually. Mine is just cold thick. Right now I'm not in a toying mood. Let's not go through doors unprepared again. Yeah, you get out of here, mate. I'm not in a toying mood. After that cleaver to the head, a lot of people can just die as far as I'm concerned. Okay. I'm trying to remember what else did we find in this area. What else was there that we got? Cloth tunic, cloth shirt. Still with a hammering in the background. Can you please... okay, that was just the cloth stuff, right? This is it. This is the laundry, so a lot of cloth stuff. Come on, give me sword and shield. I can see at the moment, so sword and shield will do the trick. There are 2 people over there, correct? Yeah, there are 2 people over there. Thank you. What about the other mate? What about the other guy? What about you, sir? What about you? Are you gonna have issues? Are we gonna have issues with you as well? What have you got equipped with? You got a hatchet and some kind of... Yep. Looks like we're gonna have issues with you as well. No, 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 no. Ow. Come on, come on, come on. Die. Cute. Get back here. Cute. I've had enough of these people, frankly. You had, what was it? You had a bit of wood with some nails in it. What about you? What did you have? Cloth trousers, a tunic, boots, and a hatchet, which I have a hatchet. Excuse me. Okay. Cleaverman is dead anyway. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's not go through this way. I'm trying to remember all the spaces here, and it's tricky. My mind has been filled with nothing but the maze and those traps for a while, so I'm a bit lost. Okay, so there's another room here, another laundry. Which doesn't seem to have anything in it, as far as I can tell. Anything in there? No. Anything? No chests or anything? No. Okay. Okay. This is crazy. Let's back up here. Bathroom over there. Oh yeah. Okay, we're here now. Okay. Okay, it's kind of in the dark here, so I'm gonna kind of back out to where I can see. Just like around the corner here. Okay, I can see again. Alright. Stab in the leg. Stab in the chest. Down. Nothing special. Nope. Okay, so that's one guy down. One guy to go. Come on. Hey, into the light, into the light. There you go. In the chest. In the jugular, it seems. Unpleasant. A belt. Nothing else. At the moment, I think we've got to the point where you don't need to get anything else. Hello. Hello, lady. Kind of lucky she only bashed me with the blunt end of the cleaver there. Missed that spike. Missed that again. Let's give ourselves some distance, shall we? Okay, let's move around a bit. 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 Let's get back into the light. More. I need to see some more here. Okay. She parried again. Ah. And a knife in what looked like the cheek. You know, so unpleasant. A proper gambeson, a waistcoat, and cloth leggings. We have worn quilted trousers. Oh god. There's no rest for the wicked today, isn't there? I must have heard I got through that maze. Hold Alt and go in for the stab. Oh! In the face! And down for you as well. What about you? Mr. Badpan. Mr. Badpan, I just killed all your friends. All the people at least you kind of existed with on a daily basis. How do you feel about that? Because frankly, I have no problems adding you to the list. Are we okay with this? We seem to be so far. At the moment I'm kind of wondering if you're worth leaving alive. And frankly, I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I'd rather just not leave you alive in the first place. I'm just too paranoid at the moment. I'm just totally in character. Okay, and... Ah. Ooh, knife in the gut. Knife in the gut again. Right, now I think we're in the clear. Having just killed like 5 people. Leather cap, fine. What are we checking? We were checking before our trousers versus your trousers. Your trousers are strictly better than mine. How interesting. And the gambeson, compare that with our gambeson, is the same. And the waistcoat does not hold anything against my leather armor. I think we're going to call it here for now. And next time we'll carry on, see if what else we find. See if we've got exactly the same thing to pick up. Because if you have exactly the same things to pick up again, that might be a little bit unfair. Anyway, we shall see. Catch you guys next time, folks. See you then. Bye.